Hi everyone, today's lesson is about describing people. It's about appearance. So, hair, face, skin also it affect appearance. Look at the pictures. You can see her hair is straight. So we say she has straight hair. She has straight hair. You see the hair is straight. So you say she has straight hair. Also see the face. The face is narrow looking. So we say she has a thin face. She has a thin face. Now look at this picture. You can see that she has long and wavy hair. Long and wavy hair. So we say she has long wavy hair. Also, we can see her face. You see the face is round. So she has a round face. She has a round face. Now let's look at the next picture. She has curly hair. She has curly hair. You see her hair? She has curly hair. She has curly hair and she's got dark skin. She's got dark skin. The next photo. This person doesn't have hair. So we say he's bald. He's bald. Right? This word is sensitive, so we should use it very carefully. Okay, just learn it, but don't use it a lot. Right? So bald is a person who doesn't have hair. Now let's talk about these new words, beard and mustache. What does mean beard and mustache? Beard is the hair that grows on a man's face. So you can see that this is beard. Beard is the hair that grows on a man's face. How about mustache? Mustache is the hair that grows on the upper side of a man's lips, right? The upper side of man's lips. So we call this mustache, right? Mustache. Mustache. Right? And now let's look at this picture. We say he has white hair or gray hair. In the past, he used to have black hair. In the past, he had black hair. But now, he's having gray hair and he's going to have white hair, right? Because as we age, the color of the hair changes as well. Now let's talk about height and build. Look at her. She looks thin, right? We say she's slim. So slim is a positive word. If we want to say that she is thin in an attractive way, we say slim. If we mean she's thin in an unattractive way, so skinny is negative, we say skinny. So skinny is thin in an unattractive way. Unattractive way. Right? For example, too thin, that looks unattractive. Another word that you must learn is this word, obese, right? So obese means overweight, right? Obese means overweight. So the noun is obesity. Obesity is noun. It means being overweight. And obese is adjective. Obese is adjective, means overweight, right? Overweight. Here there's a tip that it says Fat may sound impolite. It means that we should not call people fat. Fat is not a polite word. Fat can be impolite, right? It's a very sensitive word. It can hurt other people's feelings. So please do not use fat for people, right? When we want to describe about someone's weight, we can say that person is a bit overweight, right? It's more considerate, it's more polite, a bit overweight, right? By the way, it's not very polite to talk about people's weight too much, so don't talk about it a lot, right? About people's weight, fat or thin. Maybe it hurt other people's feelings. Another new word that you should learn is this word, well-built. What does mean well-built or muscular? Well-built or muscular means a person who has good muscles. He goes to gym or she goes to gym and she does exercise, right? So well-built, right? Well-built. Now let's talk about general appearance, vocabulary related to general appearance. Well-dressed. What does mean well-dressed? Well-dressed means a person who wear good clothes and a person who look fashionable, look well-dressed, right? And the opposite is messy looking, right? Or untidy looking. So the opposite of well-dressed is messy looking. A person who doesn't wear good clothes and their clothes is not tidy. Another word that you should learn is this one, good looking. What does mean good looking? A person who has a good face, look handsome or beautiful, right? So good looking. And the opposite is unattractive, right? So good looking is the opposite of unattractive, right? Unattractive. So good looking means attractive, especially about the face, and unattractive means the opposite of good looking, right? Another word that also, so beautiful usually we use it for women, and handsome we usually use it for men. Another word that you should learn is this word, first impression. What does mean first impression? First impression means, for example, when we meet someone, in the first few minutes you judge about their personality, you judge about their appearance. Maybe, for example, in the first few minutes when you meet someone, they look friendly, or maybe they look serious, or maybe they look well dressed, right? Or maybe they look messy looking, right? So that's the meaning of first impression. So in today's lesson, we learn about how we describe people, how we describe appearance. Thank you so much for learning the new vocabulary, and I wish you all the best.